Oh, it's just one of those Mondays. Jeff Evans, right here in the studio. This is our segment called Epic Locals, and we get to just find out the inside skinny, the backstory, the stuff we can't talk about normally. We probably can't talk about much of it normally right now, can we? A little bit here and there.
Well, we started to talk a
We're
little
gonna
bit,
filter
a
it.
little bit. The nose hair thing was kind of a little bit too
Jeff
much
has
for
this
me.
fascination with, I'm not going to go there. So obviously we know your deal. We know what you do with Christie Sports. We've done these segments before with you to talk about like your background. Let's just a quick snapshot into where you came from and what you did within the industry leading up to now.
You know, I grew up in Utica, New York, which is a thriving hotbed of skiing.
What was your nearest ski resort?
I could literally go to the end of my street and ski down the road to the ski area.
What was it called?
Vail by Alice Ski Center, or we called it the Parkway, but Vail by Alice. He was a famous speed skater from Utica. But I would ride the chairlift, and then on the way home, I would ski through a cemetery to get home. So it was
That's cool.
It was a pretty trippy thing. And then I went to Europe, and the guys that I had, who were my coaches, recommended that I go to the University of Utah. So I ended up in Utah, and then Christie Sports hired me on, and I worked for them for a long time. And
while you were in competition, because
Yes.
you were a professional skier.
Yep.
You were into moguls, is that correct?
Correct.
So bump skier.
Yep. I was a bump skier, and then
Did you do ballet and aerials too, or no?
You're throwing me
I'm
under the
guessing
bus
he probably
there.
did ballet, and he probably won't tell anybody that he did ballet, but I'm sure he tried it with the long poles and the short skis.
I could do the pole flip just as good as anybody. I had some little tricks that I developed.
I'm sure you did.
But I pretty much stuck with mogul skiing. Did some aerials, and then as I progressed with Christie Sports and I retired from being a competitive skier, they moved me over here.
Oakley made a pro model shoe for you years ago. They didn't release a lot of them because they were really ugly.
Yes.
From what I understand. But
Yeah.
that's one of the deals.
My good story with that is my kids were away, and I decided to go to the skate park, and I had these really ugly shoes on, and I was doing, started with some front side re-entries in the bowl, and I did some heel side, and I crashed. And so all these kids were lined up at the top of the bowl going, "Dude, you see that old guy, Biff, with those crazy Oakley shoes?" But yeah.
But those were your shoes.
They were pretty much my shoes, yeah.
Real quick, we have a little bit of time left. You're here. You've been in the Valley for a while. Let's just hit on that because we've got great connections here within the community. The community is phenomenal.
I pretty much, my three younger kids, they were brought up here. They went to school here. This is an awesome place to live. The community is really tight, and we as a family try to support everything that we can, either through business connections or personally. But yeah, it's a great place to be.
And I have a little bit of time left, and I know that Maddie, your daughter, that works with us at the TV station, has a big milestone coming up, and I think we're going to spend the week in trying to embarrass her, right?
Oh yeah, and I have some really good photos.
Great, and I want to see those, and I'm going to put them on TV.
I will send them to you, and yeah. So Maddie, if you're watching,
hearing this, watch out.
Look, we're coming for you. Wait till Saturday.
Yeah. I don't even wait till Saturday. Saturday's the culmination, but for the rest of the week, it's
And
all about you, Maddie.
And she's working in the store pretty much all week, so you can go in there and give her a hard time.
Start giving her a hard time today. Thanks, buddy. Good to see you. Jeff Evans, Epic Local, Christie Sports. We're going to go to Ashley next. We'll look at that weather forecast.